This is my political cartoon. It is Macron and Trump holding hands, and Bridget Macron and Melania Macron are kissing each other. And then you have Donald Trump seated next to the Roman god Jupiter, but with Macron's head. And it's in the first group where Macron is holding Trump's hand. Macron is saying, "I like holding your hand," to Trump. And in the next one, they're shaking hands, and Macron is telling Donald Trump, "I will rule France like the Roman god Jupiter." And the three flags behind the American, the two American flags, and then the French flag, and then there's a lightning bolt. And I used Sketchbook Pro Hawaiian tablet, and I messed with some, the dot shading and the paint. I used the paint, the manga brush paint. And the reason I did this cartoon, the New York Times yesterday, 7/19/2017, wrote an article about how Trump and Macron are holding hands. President Trump rarely says he needs his hand held for anything unless he's around President Emmanuel Macron of France. "He's a great guy, smart, strong, loves holding my hand," Mr. Trump joked about his French counterpart in an Oval Office interview with the New York Times on Wednesday. "People don't realize he loves holding my hand. That's good," the president said of Macron, who invited Mr. Trump to attend Bastille Day festivities last week. The name of the New York Times article is "Trump and Macron, From White Knuckles to He Loves Holding My Hand." And I made Macron stand further away so you could see that they were clearly holding hands. All the top stories are Trump and Macron, loves holding my hand, loves holding, all the articles are talking about how Trump said Donald Trump loves holding my hand. And I think it's from when they met, and Macron had a very firm handshake to show he was dominant, but it kind of was like awkward, and I think that's what Donald Trump's talking about. I remember the handshake. And Emmanuel Macron said, he said a lot earlier in the month, he said that he is going to rule France like Jupiter, king of the gods. King Macron, French president, earns comparisons to Napoleon. He says he wants to be presidential like Jupiter, the all-powerful Roman god of the gods. Macron, "I will govern like a Roman god," on Breitbart. And he has a throne and everything. And Alex Jones had a video too. It's hilarious. You gotta watch it. Emmanuel Bonaparte in Breitbart. Macron declares he will govern like a Roman god. French President Emmanuel Macron has declared he will govern France like Jupiter, the Roman king of the gods. So I did this because the news articles were coming up about the holding hands, and I thought I could also, Donald Trump was talking about when they met, and I put that in the cartoon on the right. That's when they met, and that's when Emmanuel Macron gave him the firm handshake. And then I said, "I will rule France like the Roman god Jupiter," which is what he said. And I just think it's funny because he's like a little boy, and he wants to hold Daddy's hand, and he's in awe, or maybe he's in love with Donald Trump, I don't know, the Trump-Macron handshake. The MSM loves to write articles about his handshakes. So there you go. I did a Donald Trump and Macron handshake political cartoon. I hope you enjoy it, and follow me on Twitter. Thank you very much, and I'm a big political cartoon fan. I think it's a lost art. And please email me at mariadianagrasmick@gmail.com. Thank you, and I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Gab, political cartoon. Just look me up. Donald Trump, Maria Grasmick. Thank you. Bye-bye.